G'day friends, it's Vicky Wright, Independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator Australia. So welcome to October, and that means we have a new theme for the month, and that is a colour combination. So this week, can you just bear with me? I'm just trying to make sure that this is actually all okay. So this week we're going to be playing, Robbie from Creations Paper and myself are going to be playing with Pretty Peacock, Freesia and Pool Party. I've got an idea in my head, so fingers crossed that it all works out. I've got a couple of backups just in case it doesn't go to plan, and we can probably create as we go. Okay, so you'll be able to click on the link below to my blog, where I'll have a list of supplies and measurements for you, and there'll also be a link to Robbie's blog where you can go over and check out to see what she's created with this colour combo. Now I've done a little bit of bits and pieces. So now I've got two pieces for our base card. This is Pool Party, excuse me, and Freesia. I'm not too sure which will go, so we've come prepared. Pretty Peacock is a piece of scrap paper or scrap cardstock. We've got a piece for our stamping of basic white. I've pre-embossed a piece of basic white with the exposed brick 3D embossing folder, and then I've die cut a couple of shapes just in case we make a mistake, using the what are they called? The sentiment silhouettes, and it's this one here. Okie dokie. And that means that we're going to be playing with the charming sentiments, which is they coordinate together, and we're going to be using this one, wishing you the happiest of birthdays. Okay. And our stamp set that we're going to be playing with is a Petal Park, along with the Petal Park Builder Punch. Okie dokie. So let's crack on and see how we go. So I've already die cut a circle using the deckled circle dies. Now there's 13 in this set. It's a huge set actually, and one that I think I'll be using a lot. And we've used 1, 2, 3, the fourth one in, I think it is, yep. Okay, so that's done. Then what we're going to do is come in with our 2 3/8 circle punch, and we're going to punch a circle with the Pretty Peacock. Okie dokie. So that's done. That can go out of the way now. And what we're going to do is stick that on there eventually. Now, I don't usually have wide borders like this, but in this instance, I think we will. So we're just going to stick this down first. So colour combinations are a challenge for me. I do like doing the colour combinations, but when I'm put on the spot, excuse me, I find it hard. I don't know what it is, but it's just, my mind goes blank, or probably goes into panic mode more than anything. So that's done. Then we're going to bring in our flowers from the Petal Park stamp set. And we're going to bring in our foam mat, which I need a new cover for. And we're going to stamp 2 lots of these, okay? So we're going to stamp one in Pool Party. So I'm just looking the way I should be stamping that way. So we're going to do Pool Party first. And this is the outline image, okay? And then we'll clean this. And we'll put that aside because we still want to use it. Oh, sorry, we won't put that as, yeah, we will. We'll put that aside. And then we're going to bring in our solid image. Okay, it's this one here. There. Okie dokie. And we're going to ink that up again with Pool Party. Now you could colour these if you wanted to, but we're going to take the easy way out. And I'm going to just stamp off lightly because I only want a very, very light contrast. So just bear with me while I line all this up. Oh, that's still a bit dark, so we might do that again. It's too dark for me. So we might have to stamp off a couple of times. So I'll clean this before we forget. And then we're gonna do this one again, the solid one, but we're going to stamp off a couple of times, eh? 1, 2. I think I have actually re-inked the ink pad, which is probably why it's really juicy. That's better. I wanted the outline to stand out. That's why I've done it that way. So we'll clean this. And then we'll flip this around. And we're going to bring in fresh Freesia. Okie dokie, and we're going to do our outline again. Go right in the middle there. It's a pretty colour, this. So we'll just clean this again. Just so we don't get ink everywhere. And then we'll come in with our solid. And again, because I've re-inked all these ink pads, the subtle colours, we're going to stamp off a couple of times before we stamp onto here. So just bear with me while I match. Oh, that was way off. pretty. I'll close this up. Clean our image. Grab our punch. So we're going to punch our flowers. Matching it in. Pretty easy to match in. If you don't have your punch, you can always fussy cut. Oh. That's 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do our Pearl Party ones. Again, matching it in as close as you can get. I don't stress too much about it. Whoops. Okay, so that's those done. Put that aside for the moment. Close that up. Now, I stamped our leaves. So I've used this image here and I've stamped it in, pre-stamped it with Pretty Peacock. And then what I did was I just cut around the leaves that I wanted, okay? I just thought it might be a little bit different and a different way of using it. So now what we're going to do is put this on here like this. We might put it over, this side. I don't know why, I seem to layer things onto the left side. But before we do that, because these leaves and this image have got splatters, I think we might do that as well. And I'm thinking we go Pretty Peacock, eh? And I'm actually going to leave that there because we might have some of the splatters on our circle as well. So all I'm doing is putting the brush nib or the brush tip into the cap, and I'm just gently flicking. Not that hard that you're going to break your nib, and that's it. Okay, so we've got a few over there as well. Then what we're going to do is add dimensionals on here, I should say. Now I'll just open a new packet. I tell ya, things disappear all the time. There they are. Probably because I flick everything to Timbuktu just about across the desk as you finish things off. And we're just going to put 3 on it, eh? And we'll just put that there like that. And then what we're going to do is put these flowers. So we will, one there, one there, one up there, let's just do them around here, eh? See how that looks. We could add a few more, so we're not nothing's set in concrete. So what we'll do is we'll just add a few minis to the bottom of our flowers just for support, and then I do apologise about the shadow. We'll put a little bit of glue along the top. That there. We'll pop this one up, and all we're going to do is put a mini in the middle, and we'll put that over like that. And we'll put a mini in the middle, put that there. I might add a few more too, so we'll just play with that for the moment. And what we'll do, put a mini under here, sticky lid's not coming off, and we're going to put a little bit of glue, or you could use your mini glue dots if you wanted to, just underneath there, so that goes there like that. Might add a couple more, I think it needs, no. Thinking the sentiment should go here and not on here. Maybe we could do that. Let's play anyhow. So we'll put this on next. Oh no, that'll fill that hole in, won't it? Okay. We're not going to pop this up. We're just going to put that there like that, and we will put this little one underneath the large flower. So we'll just put a mini dimensional at the bottom, add a little bit of glue, whoops, take some of that off. Piece of scrap paper. I'm just going to put this here, I think. Just like that, eh? That's better. So we'll put those aside. We don't really need them. And then we'll do our sentiment, and we'll put that down here like that. But what we might do though is, because we've splattered ink everywhere, let's splatter a little bit over this as well. Not a lot, just to tie it in, and that'll do. Then we're going to stamp our sentiment, and I think we'll do it in Fresh Freesia. So that should fit on there, fingers crossed. So just bear with me, this may go out of eyesight. I think I've missed it. Big time, yeah. So let's do it again. This is probably the harder way of doing it. What I would normally do, that'll do, is stamp it and then die cut. but we've managed to do it okay. So we're going to just clean this. And we'll, I don't really like that. I think we might do that again. Have I got enough room on here? Yep. Oops. So if we do this across here, like that, we should be okay to die cut. Okay. Grab our die. Oops, this one. And it was this one here. So just bear with me. And I'm just going to go and die cut this. I just want it, hopefully, I got it exactly the same. Oh well, it doesn't matter, that'll do. My table is not the best for die cutting. It moves too much, which is why I've done it that way. I have to do it separately. I think we might use this one. Okay, so we're going to pop this up and we're going to use the minis, eh? We'll put this over this way, over to the right, just to balance it a little bit. Just like that. Then, we're going to bring in our base card of Pool Party. Pretty colours together, these. This was Robbie's colour combo. So that's it on purple or fresh Freesia, but I think we might go actually, I like that. So let's go and get a piece of that. What is it? Pretty Peacock. I'm just going to cut a piece. And we'll score it. I think it pops it. I think it pops it a little bit more with the Pretty Peacock underneath it. Yeah, it pops it. Doesn't look so wishy-washy. So we're just going to glue this down. If you wanted to, you could use the tear and tape or the stamping snail but I always tend to use the liquid glue. That's pretty, that. Then what we're going to do now is we're just going to finish it off with a little bit of bling to bling it up. And I thought we might use the adhesive backed sparkle gems, eh? And we'll just use the clear ones, I think. Or maybe the champagne. Oh yeah, that's pretty. We'll get a big one and put that smack bang in the middle of our big flower. And you know what? I think we might add a few more. I'm just going to move this one to there. That's better. And then for the inside of our card and our envelope, all we're going to do now is stamp the flowers again, if I can find them. And I think we might just do the outline, eh? So first up we'll do our fresh Freesia. And we'll clean this off. And for the inside, we'll go Petal Party. If I can find the piece for the inside. I think I used it, didn't I? Okay. Pretty. And then what we'll do is we will just stick this on the inside. Of our card. And that is our card done for today. So we've used Pretty Peacock, Petal Party, and our fresh Freesia. The pretty colours together. Okay, so as I said, don't forget to click on the link below, a link to my blog where you'll find all the measurements, list of supplies, as well as a link to Robbie's blog. Okay, so be sure to pop on over to see what she's created as well. Okay, we'll see you next time and have a great day. See ya. Hooray.